Who'll answer first? Well, being as I'm the one who can eat anything, it has been interesting trying to remember that when I find something that I find delicious, I have to be careful not to just automatically share it with everybody.
Yeah. So for me, having one of the dietary restrictions, as terrible as it sounds, I consider my needs above hers. Not like in that way, but like in like, okay, well, because you do the same thing. Like you consider my needs because I have a dietary restriction over your own.
Yeah.
But that sounds terrible, but it's true. And then we have another roommate who she can't have dairy, and so when we come together, whenever we're like cooking and stuff, we have to figure out what works for all of us. And so I mean it's interesting, but I mean we make it work.
Well, we all have our individual foods that we buy, kind of staple things that we like. And then when it comes to meals together, we just make sure that we're buying options that all of us can have, or altering things so that we can all have them.
So it's mostly like the meats. The meats we share, meats and vegetables. And then like for me, when I go shopping, it's a little bit ridiculous actually, because I literally look at every single ingredient, and that can be time consuming, and then I end up with the most expensive things because the cheap things have sugar in it. So, yeah. Honestly, because I'm the one with the restriction, no, because this restriction I put on myself. And so when I'm going somewhere else, to another person's house or going out to eat, I'm just automatically going to assume that they're going to have some type of sugar in their food, and I'm just going to accept that and not make them bend. Whereas even though I make her bend because she lives with me, it's kind of funny actually.
So we try to go to restaurants that each of us can order something, so we can avoid going to multiple different restaurants. And sometimes that means giving up something that I want to go to because you guys can't go to, my other roommates can't go to, but we make it work.
She's very giving. I think it really comes down to having a good relationship with the person you're living with. Because we have such a good relationship, the three of us, we want to make the other person feel good, and if that involves the dietary issues or restrictions, then we're going to make sure that we just follow that, so that way everybody is happy. So that's what it really comes down to, is building a good relationship with the people around you.
I think too, if you're the person who doesn't have any restrictions, you're living with people who do, like it's perfectly fine for you to have your own food and stuff. Just know that you gotta be careful about what you share, and when you make something that you plan to share, be sure to censor it.